Howdy gamers. Oh, holy shoot. Oh. Interesting. Well, thank you, Sam, for the 15 months. Even though when I switched to the just chatting screen, it cut off part of your name, but that's fine. Did I... Howdy, gamers. Anyway, I don't know if the music's too loud. I can't hear anything. Music's loud for me. 15 months is a long time. That's really gross. I don't know how I feel about that. But it's okay, because that means that you're gonna get that $4.99 right back soon. But also, you're not getting the $4.99. You're getting half that. So it's fine. Today we are playing the third installment of the test, which is the test, the final revelation. So I think that means that they're going to tell me if I'm a good person. Maybe. But I won't delay us anymore. We'll get right into it right after this Red Bull pop. It was okay. It was an okay pop. We could vibe to this music for just a little bit longer. And no more. It's done. It's over with. No more music. Scary music. Here we are. Here's the test final revelation. If you haven't seen any of my other, I guess, VODs at this point of the test, basically they ask me a bunch of questions and then they give me a secret word and they tell me that they don't want to tell me what the secret word means yet. And they tell me something that I need to hear. So I'm assuming that's how the final installment will go, but they will tell me one big final revelation. Hence, the final revelation. Alright, let's go, new game. Before experiencing the test revelation, it is highly recommended that you've played its prequels, The Test and The Test Hypothesis Rising, which we have, before venturing into this new experience. You will stand to gain a lot more from the experience if you've played the first two titles, and this examination will also make a bit more sense, as it carries on from where the last examination left off. This is really loud for me, so I'll turn this down in my headphones, but I don't think it'll turn it down for you guys, unless I need to turn it down? I don't know how the game audio feels for you guys, just let me know. I would like to urge you to go and play the test, followed by the Test Hypothesis Rising, now before venturing forward, and follow the instructions listed throughout the games, as you will certainly get a better benefit overall by taking the tests in the order that they were meant to be taken in. Which we have. We've passed the first test, I think. Would you like to close the game now, so you can have the opportunity to play the test and or the test 2 before taking the test 3, Final Revelation? You will not get a chance to exit the game until the experience is over if you choose to continue now. I've already played them. Well then, let us continue. Please make sure that you answer each question with the utmost honesty, and that you will take your time to answer the questions presented. Even answering one question improperly may drastically change your outcome. You cannot go back to answer the questions that you misanswered, so be sure you take your time. This is of utmost importance. Oh, the music changed. Cute. When the sun comes crashing down and the heroes fade away, when the darkness is all around, and when there is no light of day, I will come back for you so that you never feel alone. My spirit will push through. Your heart will forever be my home. And when the world spirals into abyss, I will be standing there, your embrace, so long I've missed. My soul, my love, I bear. And when every nerve has been lifted, deadened, and every ghost has left its shell, I will bring you back to your heaven, as you've rescued me from my hell. Aw, that's a cute poem. I like that. None of the other games have had that. What did you almost forget? Oh, yes, mandatory dong checks are today, guys. No matter what happens, I will always love you. Do you promise? With every ounce of my heart and each droplet of my soul, I swear to you. We are going to find a way out of here. Oh. Yeah, it's definitely because you have COVID that your dog is small. I understand. The testing room. We're back. Ooh, Destiny this time. I wasn't expecting you so soon. Though I knew that one day we would meet in this room. You see, closely, I've been watching you. Studying every breath and every move. A few of my former colleagues you may have met. And a slew of questions you've answered without regret. Okay, there were a few that I regretted, mainly because you kept asking me if I'd punched a nun, and I had never had the want to punch a nun. I mean, lightly, obviously, I don't want to hurt anybody, but like, it'd be funny. It'd be real funny. And also, there was one question you asked about if I had to sleep with, like, either my parent in my partner's body or my partner in my parents' body, and then you made me choose after telling me that I didn't have to choose. Yeah. Y'all did me dirty for that. Y'all did me dirty. I may be similar, but unlike them still, I'll make you swallow the truth like a bitter pill. I will peel the emotion from your soul. That sounds painful. And make you eat your feelings whole. I do that already, Destiny. The questions I ask may be hard to answer, but I will cut the truth from you like a cancer. Both of us know why you're here. To open up and cast out fear. This sounds like the beginning of, like, a Pokemon... like, a Pokemon villain's entrance. To be as honest as you can. To take angel's wing or devil's hand. And in the end, we both will know how to escape your undertow. Time is on your side, but mistakes are not. Misanswered questions lead to misery wrought. Yeah, you said that already. Take time to think before you decide. Dig deep for the answers that live inside. You may not go back, you may not return. Once a decision is made, into your soul 'tis burned. But before we continue, just know this. Your dishonesty would be very remiss if your answers lack the guidance of truth. Then your final destination would be rather uncouth. Hi, Racker. We're just getting started. So with that being said, I need your heart's honesty. You can run from yourself, but you can't run from me. Now, let the examination begin. Do you ever feel like you just aren't good enough? Damn, we're starting. Usually we start with a little bit of like easier questions here. I mean, this is an easy question. Do you ever feel like you put more effort into friends or relationships than others put back into you? Damn, these questions are a little more abrupt. Do you ever feel like your life is going nowhere? Damn. Destiny. Damn, Destiny, you don't have to. The read doesn't have to be this hard at the beginning. You don't gotta dig at me right now. These are supposed to be the fun questions in the beginning. Do you ever feel like you're trapped in a limbo? No. Hi, Maddie. Do you ever feel overwhelmed by seemingly trivial tasks? You mean me taking several hours to do something that would take me 10 minutes? Anyway, are you sometimes afraid of what your future may hold? Oh, who's not afraid of what the future holds? You're dying, I'm dying. Destiny is tearing into me like a bitch. Do you believe that your friends always treat you the way you deserve to be treated? You know how earlier I said that I feel like I put more into friendships and relationships than what I get back? Do I feel like I deserve it? Yes. Are you afraid of being the last person alive in your social circle? No, mainly because I've never thought about it. Are you afraid of the existence of an afterlife and what that might mean for you? No, because again, I don't really think about death that often. Do you feel as though you're wanted in life? Yes? Yes? I hope so. I hope I'm wanted. Do you ever feel like you just don't belong? I mean, everybody's had times where they have felt like they don't belong. You just have to find the right group of people. Do you ever feel like a burden? Damn. Those of you who have seen the other two versions of the test know that they were not... They didn't feel this serious, if I'm remembering correctly. Shit. Anyway. Yeah, let's lighten the mood, guys. LMNOP. Have you ever felt left out? Yeah, of course. Have you ever felt like a failure? Yes. Have you ever felt like you just weren't attractive enough? Yes. I started off my YouTube career as a faceless Minecraft streamer. So. No, I'm fucking sexy. Me too, me too. I'm fucking hot. Have you ever worked yourself sick? Oh, definitely. Last spring, especially, was really bad. Do you ever have racing thoughts at night that make it difficult for you to sleep? Destiny, buddy, that's just anxiety. Yeah, Sam did buy this and said I had to play it. I was originally going to play Phasmo tonight, so you guys can blame Sam for this one. Are you afraid to ask for help? Yeah, I don't like asking for help. Do you feel like people often criticize you? I mean, yes, but I don't care. Do you ever feel judged by your friends or family? Oh, yes, all the time. Do you ever wonder what your purpose in life is? Again, I've never thought about it, so I guess I'm thinking about it now. So I guess that would mean that I have wondered, even though I hadn't in the past, but because you brought up the question, that means that I now have. So that means that it doesn't matter who you have to answer yes to this question. My purpose is to make money and get bitches. If you could turn back time for any reason, would you? If we could turn back time to the good old days. No, I wouldn't. Things happen the way they're supposed to, I guess. Not that they're always good, but they make you into the person that you are. And, like, if I went back and changed something, I'd be a different person than I am now. So, nah. Would you say that you have many regrets in life? Many? I regret taking this test right now. But no, I don't have, like, life decision regrets. Does meeting new people for the first time make you uncomfortable? Yes. People scare me. Does looking out your window at night make you feel uneasy? No. Do you sometimes double check that your doors are locked, even though you're certain that you already locked them? Again, I have anxiety. So yes, I do. I do. I double check my locks every night. Do you ever feel like life is moving too slow? Quite the opposite. Life is always moving very fast. I don't, no. Too slow? No. Yep. Can he hear me? Can he hear me? Oh my god. Can he hear me? Do you ever feel like life is moving too fast? Yes. Do you ever feel uncomfortable when you're home alone? God, I'd hope not, considering I live alone. He can hear me. Oh, man. He's watching the stream. Destiny is watching the stream. No, I don't feel uncomfortable when I'm home alone. Would you consider yourself to be a thoughtful person? Yes, I think about a lot of things all the time. I always think before I act. Would you consider yourself to be superficial? No, I wouldn't say so. Do you ever judge others by the way that they look or dress? No, I usually judge them by the way they act. They act like an asshole. I'm gonna see them as an asshole. Would you consider yourself to be high maintenance? No. I've eaten Alfredo for like the past 7 meals. Very low maintenance. Have you ever been bullied by someone that you care about? Yes. Shout out to middle school. I feel like everybody had a friend that turned bully in middle school. Jesus. Have you ever been a bully to someone that you care about? I don't think so. Yes, I bully y'all all the time. Yeah, but that's not bullying, Racker, because we know that it's all in good fun. It'd be bullying if it was hurting someone's feelings. Um, Sam, I do not. No, I don't think I have. Do you try to keep a low profile to avoid attention from others while in crowded areas? Oh, yeah. I do not like the attention being on me, especially in public settings. That's something a bully would say. Well, you know. What can you do? I already answered the question. This is my truth. Do you actively try to avoid busy places? Yes. Do I go to the grocery store early in the morning or at night? Would you sometimes rather be alone than surrounded by people you care about? Yes. It's because I'm an introvert. Does making phone calls make you uncomfortable? Yes. Are you sometimes afraid to confront people, even when they do something that bothers you? Oh, all the time. Do you feel uncomfortable when committing to definitive plans for the future? I mean, it makes me nervous. Yes, being alone and feeling alone are two very different feelings. Um, yeah, I mean, I guess that means I've said that I need to be there. Do you ever feel like no matter how hard you try, you just can't seem to stay motivated? It depends on the topic, but I guess if we're talking in general terms, yes. Do you ever fear that you're failing those who care about you most? Oh, all the time. All the time. Does driving a vehicle give you anxiety? Well, considering I have acute PTSD from my car accident in 2019, I would say yes. Are you afraid of exploring new places by yourself? No, I love exploring. Which is so weird, right? Because, like, being around people makes me nervous, and being around new people makes me nervous. But exploring new areas is so fun. Have you ever carried an object around with you that made you feel more comfortable? Yes, I always keep the same keychains on my keys. No, my dad's a race car driver, and I'm a race car driver too. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. If I told you that I could guess your name correctly right now, would you believe me? No. Because my Steam name isn't my name. Yes? Hmm? Indeed. Well, based on your answers that you provided me so far, your name is Failure. If I were to take a guess, it's gonna give me my Steam name, isn't it? I bet it is. I would say I would say your name starts with the letter M, doesn't it? C M. No, it doesn't. That makes sense. Don't try to cover your tracks now, Destiny. Don't try to. Let's be real here. There's literally no way I'd be able to guess your name just by your answers. That would be ridiculous. Accurate. Besides, all of you humans look alike to me anyhow. Based. Maris! Does being around animals bring you a sense of peace? Yes, I love animals. They're so nice. Do you sometimes believe that your loved ones are lying to you when they say they care? You can't give me the M joke and then give me this. Oh my god. Yikes. Do you ever feel like you push your loved ones away? I don't feel like I do. I do. I once had a game use my Discord users folder to try to figure out my name, but it called me Daddy. That would be so funny. It would probably catch you really off guard, too, to just have a game call you Daddy. I'm going to have to stop you here. What do you mean? It's only been... The truth that pours forth is incredibly clear. Bro, it's only been 27 minutes here. These tests are like an hour. Like, uh-oh. I hope that you're being honest for your own health. Am I answering these too sad for him? You can try to lie, but you'll be cheating yourself. I promise, I'm not lying. I'd like to move to the next phase of the test. Okay, he's not cutting me off, guys. It's okay. A series of pictures to give your brain a rest. We haven't had any picture phases of the test yet. You're going to tell me what emotional response they bring out, which will show me what your mind is pondering about. So feast your eyes upon the art, and let me into that precious heart. I love new music. For starters, call you out on your mental illness. Well, it just did. Several times. What emotion do you feel most is present? Hi B, hi everybody, hi. What emotion do you feel most is present in this picture? Anger, depression, joy, chaos, relaxation, or numbness? Well, none of the above, because this picture gives me anxiety. There is so much going on. It makes me uneasy. An hour to boil water? Oh, that's right, you were doing your cooking stream earlier. How'd your noodles go? So chaos then? Chaos would be like the uneasy feeling? Okay, fair enough. The pasta fuck. What word do you feel describes this picture the best? Trapped, manic, broken, soulful, chaotic, or beautiful? A watched pot never boils. I don't know, guys. I always look at my water boil, and it still boils. So... I'd go with trapped? Trapped? What do you think this picture is called? Chaotic crystals? The portal? Soul abduction? A mind of misery? Or celestial stare? Ooh. These would all be good names, honestly. I feel like the portal is almost too simple. I'm in between celestial stare and a mind of misery. I think a mind of misery is more on brand for me, though. This is the test final revelation. We've played the other two games, which is the test and then the test hypothesis rising. You answer a bunch of questions, and it tells you what you need to hear, is pretty much what the tagline is. Very interesting. Moving on. What emotion do you feel most present in this picture? I'm gonna go with relaxation. This is like a calming type of picture. It's fun to look at. What word do you feel describes this picture best? Stuck, abyss, toxic, demented, life, or exotic? I mean, none of them, really. Oh, we've got a hydrate derogatory, guys. Let's take a sec. We'll go with exotic, I guess. Looks kind of like peacock feathers, I guess. That could work. What do you think this picture is called? Corruption wave? The birthing? Blazing soul? Destroyer of sense? And then darkness within. The birthing. We'll do corruption wave. That sounds cool. I like that. I see. Next, we have this one. I want to know what's in the pizza box. What pizza box? What? I'm on your auto host list, B? Oh, thanks. What emotion do you feel most is present in this picture? Oh. How'd you get a pizza these nuts? We'll do joy, because it's yellow. I don't know. I'm not good with art. What word do you feel describes this picture best? I mean, mirrored, I guess. Because they're kind of mirroring each other. Yeah. What do you think this picture is called? The Vault? Datacron? I see you? Reflection of the Universe sounds cool. Ooh. Shattered Worlds. I think I'm gonna go with Reflection of the Universe. That sounds cool. Noted. Damn. Take a look at this one. B, I already told you what this game was. What emotion do you feel most is present in this picture? Oh, what is this game? You didn't say what it's called. You said, what is this game? What do you mean, what do you do? You answer questions. What does it look like we're doing? Depression, because it's like the cute little light at the end of the dark tunnel. Oh. Yes, and then it tells you about yourself. Because it claims to know you better than you know yourself. Because apparently you won't be honest with yourself. What word do you feel describes this picture best? Gateway. No, it is not free. It is $1.99 on Steam. What do you think this picture is called? $2? I said $1.99. Well, then there's tax. Light at the... I literally called, like, the light at the end. That means we have to go with that one. That's peculiar. And how about this one? What emotion do you feel is most present in this picture? I could see anger, because it's like lightning. I'm trying not to answer any of them as like the same, I guess. What word do you feel describes this picture best? Abyssal. What do you think this picture is called? Darkness forming. Energy crown. Energy crown sounds dope. I will make note of that. Okay, I know I said lightning, but abyss sounded cool. And this here. What emotion do you feel is present in this picture? Gonna be honest, the only thing that I'm thinking of is that one Animal Crossing character. The one with the porn meme. So I guess we'll go chaos. I guess. Because it's a pretty chaotic place for your mind to go. What word do you feel describes this picture best? Mask, veiled, cyclops, jungle, prismatic, shrouded. Oh, I could see jungle because there's like the leaves. Yeah, I could see jungle. What do you think this picture is called? Force of depth, eye of chaos, a shining light. I could see either eye of chaos or like mind's eye, because this is like a big, like very circular. Yes, dong checks are mandatory today. Everybody's got to do it. We'll do mind's eye, because like jungles are like kind of calming. I see. Now this one. I don't like his eye up here. What the fuck is that? We'll do numbness this time. Because other than like feeling slightly uncomfortable with that eyeball, I don't really feel anything about this one. What word do you feel describes this picture best? Bosoms. Collide. Planetary. Wings. This kind of looks like a wing. And so does this one. It's like a bird. Weird planet bird. Titties. We'll do feathers, I guess. What do you think this picture is called? Growth seed, mother... I could see it being Mother Nature's gift. Something weird like that. We'll do Mother Nature's gift. How about this? How many pictures are there? Oh. That's a cool looking picture. Nah, son, that was the green. Kamalin? Like, cum-melon? I mean, the association with red, orange, and anger is just, it's always there. What word do you feel describes this picture best? Fury. It's like that deep, like, red-orange is always, like, fire. It's like pure rage. What do you think this picture is called? Arcing Blaze, The World Breaks, Inferno Gate, The Shattering, or Rage Incarnate? I did say rage, didn't I? That's interesting that you say that. Is that interesting because that's what it's called? And I'm just so smart? How about this one here? Ooh, that one's pretty. Rage Incarnate is going to be my stage name. What emotion do you feel is most present? Joy, I like this one. This one's pretty. What word do you feel describes this picture best? Cyborg, veil, information, analyzing, monitoring, or futuristic. Futuristic. It's like kind of AI-y. It's kind of cool. What do you think this picture is called? The Data Sphere, Thought-Provoked, Incubation of Dreams, Matrix Watcher, or Life Projector? Matrix Watcher would be cool. I will make note of that. Now, this one. Ooh. This is like a relaxing one. I would say relaxation for this one. What word do you feel describes this picture best? The womb. We're entering into the world. It's like, Mama? Mama? Birth. Incubation of dreams. Pussy! Incubation of dreams. So, birth, I guess. Birth? What do you think this picture is called? Birthplace of dreams. Interesting. Take a look at this. What emotion do you feel is most present in this picture? Its name is Pussy. This is a numb one. This is a numb one. Data, broken. I, disconfigured. Anarchy. Puzzle. This is very data-y to me. Especially like down here with this and like these down here. I'd say data. What do you think this picture is called? Ooh, deciphering would be a cool one. Deciphering would be a cool one. Huh. We're almost done. What emotion do you feel is most present in this picture? I'm gonna go with numbness again. Because I don't really feel anything about this one. Slime. Viscous. 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 What do you think this picture is called? The Joels of Death? Planet Cradle? Planet Forming? Charlie Slimesicle? Dark Lights or The Sludge? The Sludge. Interesting choice. Let's see here. What emotion do you feel is present in this picture? That's cool. It's like a dude, like a king, I guess, and then his crown's like on fire. Probably chaos, because it's like space and he's like controlling everything. And it's like, you know. What word do you feel describes this picture best? I mean, I did say it looked like a crown. I did say that. What do you think this picture is called? Sonic Boom, Red Angel, Solar Blade, Broken Seal, or Disintegration Chamber? I mean, I guess... Solar Blade sounds cool. Because this could be like a sword, like summoning it. Kind of leaning towards Red Angel though, because then it's like, it can be in space. Can angels be in space? I don't know. We'll go with Solar Blade because I don't know if angels can be in space. Alright then. Just a few more. More pictures. Angels can be anywhere, I think. What emotion do you feel is most present in this picture? This is like Earth, kinda, right? We'll go depression for this one. What? I mean, cosmic would make the most sense because we said it looked like Earth. So we'll go with cosmic. What do you think? This spiral world? Oh, planar core. Because it's like the outside of Earth, and then it gets all like cosmic-y and shit in the middle. Yeah, that one. That's surprising. Why? Because I got it right again? I know. I'm so smart. I'm so good at naming artwork. Almost finished. What emotion? You keep telling me that we're almost finished. And we're not. What emotion do you feel is most present in this picture? Relaxation. This one's pretty to look at. Gaseous? Nebula, jungle, warped, wave, warped chaos. Minecraft. We'll go with nebula. What do you think that this picture is called? Vaporous forms? Light breaking? Creeper in Minecraft. Soulless space? Leaves up close? And verdant path. Sans Undertale. I like leaves up close. Imagine if there was like purple in leaves. That'd be so cool. Soulless space could be cool. Light awakening. We'll do vaporous forms. Seems pretty on the nose. Very good. Makes it sound like we were right. Maybe we were. Last one. Oh, this one's pretty. Oh my gosh. What emotion do you feel present in this picture? Joy. I'm excited by this one. It looks like time and like spacey. And oh, the music note. You can like see like little music notes. Oh, that's so cool. I like that one. So, what word do you feel describes this picture? Same as all the others. Music, choir, voice, hollow, solitary. I can read, I promise. Void. Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff. So true. I love Doctor Who. Ugh. Shout out to my 2014 Tumblr phase. We'll do music in general. What do you think this picture is called? The sound of silence, empty world, warp tunnel, notes of harmony, or the static field? Ooh, the sound of silence would be super cool. I think that about wraps it up. Your answers have been documented well. Deep into your subconscious they dwell. But I am not finished with you just yet. There are still some truths that you have yet to be met. As a matter of fact, this is only the start. We will have a great deal of fun before we part. So let me challenge you on another level still. I will pick your brain until I get my fill. Finish meat. Sam, I think the COVID's getting to your brain, buddy. This next set of questions will test your conscience more. And again, your honesty I do implore. Let us begin. 1 year, you're running a little low on funds to purchase presents around the holidays, so you decide to spend $1 and get everyone in your family a lottery ticket. You give each of them their own lottery ticket and wish them all the best of luck. The drawing is held, and one of your family members hits the jackpot, and it's someone who you don't really get along with and just bought a present out of moral obligation. Kovusi got you acting on. They plan to keep the money all for themselves. They feel as it was their ticket. How does this make you feel? Angry. They should share the prize. Jealous. I regret buying them a ticket. Happy. Good for them. I'm glad they won. Or indifferent. That's just the way life goes sometimes. I mean, even if you don't get along with a family member, it's always good to be like, you know, excited if something goes well for them. Even if things aren't going well for you, that shouldn't alter how other people's lives are, I guess. I'm glad they won. Very well. When I had COVID, I was going through the stages of being extremely hot and extremely cold. There was no in between. I've heard that about a lot of people, yeah. And what would you wish to do in this situation? Try to steal their ticket for myself. Destroy their ticket, so no one gets it. Get them killed, so I inherit the money. Let them be happy with their winnings. These are all very extreme. I'm going to be happy for them. If the roles were reversed and you were given a winning lottery ticket, would you share the money with your least favorite family member who bought you the ticket in the first place? I mean, yeah, because, like, winning the lottery, like, that's a lot of money, and I'm not gonna use all that. Like, I'm not. And if they're the one that bought the ticket, then, you know, if they had just kept it for themselves, they would have won, and I would feel bad. I see. Now, you're walking through a forest and you come across a black suitcase. Inside the case, there rests $1 million. Alongside the money, there lies a blood-stained note with only one word written on it. The note simply says, "Don't." How does this make you feel? Scared. There's blood on it. Anxious. What if someone comes for the money? Excited. I'm about to be rich. I'm big dick moneybags over here. Indifferent. None of my business. I would be scared to pick it up, because if there's blood stains on the note, that means somebody died for this money, and I'm not about to die for some money. And what would you wish to do in that situation? Grab the suitcase and run back to my car, take as much money as I could, or as I could hold, and leave the rest. Call the police and let them know about the suitcase, and leave the suitcase alone and move along. We're calling the police. I'm not dealing with this. There's blood on it, and now my fingerprints are on it, and like I don't want to be. It's probably has to do with the mafia, and like I don't want to be involved with the mafia. I'm not built for that. If the note wasn't covered in blood, would it change your decision at all? Yeah. Yes. If there was no blood on the note, then yes. Because does that mean somebody died? Like, what? But mafia sounds fun. I'd get eaten alive in the mafia. The devil appears in your room at night while you're alone and just about to fall asleep, and tells you that he has a special one-time offer for you. In exchange for your soul and eternal damnation, he will let you choose from one of the 3 glorious bargains. He has not told you what those bargains are yet. How does that make you feel? Scared. The devil is in my room. Suspicious. Don't think the devil truly exists. Intrigued. I wonder what he's willing to offer me. Angry. I want him out. Now. Ow. I hit my finger on my boom arm. Scared. The devil is in my room. And if it's not the devil, that means there's some creepy man in my room. Either way, I'm scared. The devil then goes on to assume that you are, assure you that whether or not you believe in him, The devil then goes on to assure you that whether or not you believe him to truly be the devil, he surely is, and to prove his point, he demonstrates magnificent magical prowess and drags you to hell for a split second before transporting you back to your bedroom. In that second, you could feel a lifetime of pain and suffering in the most unimaginable ways possible. He then goes to tell you of his offers in exchange for your soul to see if you can strike a bargain. Which of these would you choose in exchange for your soul, if any? All the wealth and power in the world. So I'd be Elon Musk. You'll never age, but you can still die from physical injury. Well then, what's the point? You can bring one person back from the dead. You know what I said earlier about how going back in time would change fundamentally who you are? Going back and changing an event in your past. Because the events that you've lived through have made you what you are today. And that is the only one that has any kind of pull on me. Would be that last one, but no. If the devil offered you a deal of some other kind, yeah, none of those are really worth eternal damnation. You're right. Would you accept it in exchange for eternal damnation? No. No. I see. Civilization is about to come to an end as a plague sweeps the globe, turning everyone who perishes into mindless zombies who hunger for living flesh. You watch as everyone you know becomes gravely ill and turns, except for 5 of your closest friends and family. How does that make you feel? Incredibly sad. Don't want the world to end. Or I don't want the world to end. Excited. I've always fantasized about a zombie apocalypse. The zombie apocalypse movies are quite literally some of the most boring horror movies, and I don't think that they should be considered horror movies. If anything, they're like action adventure. But they always get categorized as horror, and they're not horror. Scared. I don't know if I could survive for long. Indifferent. This is life now. Scared. The comedy zombie movies are better than any of the other. Yeah. I mean, I don't really like any zombie movies, but if I had to watch one, it would be a comedy. If you knew that a zombie apocalypse was coming in 10 years from now, and you could prevent it from happening, would you? Yeah. Who wouldn't? Interesting. You've been working at a company for 10 years, and you've been promised a very important and incredibly lucrative promotion. However, someone hired only a number of weeks ago has just been promoted on the position that you were promised. Your boss essentially tells you tough luck, and that maybe one day you'll get the position, and that he had to promote the other employee as a favor for a friend. How does this make you feel? Angry. I was promised that position. Jealous. That promotion should have been mine. Betrayed. I can't trust my own employer. Or indifferent. Everything happens for a reason. Angry, but not because I was promised the promotion. Angry because that is not how things should be run. As a favor for a friend, like, that's bullshit. Like, if I've been working my ass off, yeah, I agree. I think it would be a mixture of anger and betrayal. But I guess we'll go, because it's not because I was promised the promotion. Because if the other person was, like, genuinely better for the position, that wouldn't be the issue. But it's the fact that they only got it because it was a favor for a friend of the employer. Like, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. So I guess we'll go with betrayed. You've also learned a few secrets about the company that could be disastrous if they were to escape, such as the fact that they haven't been properly reporting their income for the last decade. What would you wish to do in this situation? threaten to report my boss for fraud, quit my job and look for new employment, sabotage the new employee to get them fired. Nothing. You win some, you lose some. 10 years is a long time to be at a company, but if they don't respect me, I'm out. I'm leaving. If the roles were reversed and you were hired and promoted as a favor for someone more deserving, or over someone more deserving, would you accept the position? No. I see. Very interesting. You're home alone at night, cooking food in your kitchen, and you turn around and realize that someone is watching you through your window in the darkness. You know, that would scare the shit out of me considering I live on the 3rd floor. They have their face and hands pressed against the window, and they make direct eye contact with you before turning around and running out of sight, or on the other side of the house. How does this make you feel? It's me. Why are you all saying it's me? Please. Scared. Where did they go? Or they have, and they're running out of sight around the other side of the house. How does that make you feel? Anxious. I don't know what's about to happen. Secure. I'm ready to handle whatever's coming. Protective. I need my family to be okay. Yeah, probably scared, flipping the fuck out of where did they go. And what do you think you do in that situation? Lock the doors and call the police? Grab the nearest weapon in your house and prepare myself? Check to see if everyone in the house was safe? Run out of the house and go to the neighbors? Well, it would not be the last one. I mean, I would probably do a combination of all three. So I guess we're gonna lock the doors and call the police, and then also grab a weapon. Fuck your Jake Gymnasium poster. We do have a fuck Jake Gyllenhaal picture taped to my door. If the face you saw in the window was a face of a supernatural entity and not of a human being, would your answer change at all? Well, I guess I wouldn't call the police, because they'd think I was crazy. Yeah. I'm going to present you with some more potential scenarios, but I'm going to ask more simplistic answers as a result. Here we go. You're not feeling all too well, so you decide to go to the doctor. The doctor runs a series of tests and gets back to you shortly after to announce some grave news. It turns out that you've contracted an incredibly rare illness that there is currently no cure for. This illness causes complete body paralysis within 6 months of contraction, meaning that in less than half a year from now you will be rendered unable to move, blink, talk, or any form of expression whatsoever. You will need to be kept alive on a feeding tube, and you'll never be able to communicate with anyone else ever again. Just being kept alive on machines in a vegetative state. Would you want to be kept alive in the state, or would you rather have the plug pulled when that happens? Let me go. Like, that's not a way to live. Yeah. That's hard for your family to watch happen. That's hard, like, just let me go. Let me go. How would you like to spend the last 6 months of your life while still mobile? Spending it with family and friends, pursuing all the dreams I hadn't accomplished yet, making the world a better place while I can, or I'd wallow in self-pity and probably want to die. Probably pursuing all my dreams that I hadn't accomplished yet. There are diseases out there that can put you in that sort of unfortunate situation. Does knowing this motivate you to do things you've never done before and pursue more from life? Or do you feel relatively unaffected by the knowledge that this could potentially happen to you at any point in time? I mean, I guess it would be a motivator. Because it shows that even if things aren't really going your way, that, like, I don't know. It would be a motivator. Noted. Like, if stuff's going wrong, like, at least you still have your health, and, like, you know. You have a pet dog whom you've raised since its birth. 3 years has passed, and it's the best dog you've ever had. You loved it like it's your own child, and one day, he runs away in the middle of the night, chasing after a wild animal in the darkness. You search everywhere for your dog, but no matter what you do, you can't seem to make any progress. About a month passes, and you still haven't seen any trace of your four-legged friend, till one morning you awaken to the sound of familiar barking. You rush outside to find that your elderly neighbor in his late 80s is out on his front lawn, joyously playing with your dog. He has named the beast Johnny, and him and your dog have seemed to be having the time of their lives. You rush over there and hug your dog, and he excitedly licks your face. Your neighbor says, "Johnny's a good boy, isn't he? I lost him when I was just a boy about your age, but he's come back. Johnny has come back, and we're together again." Come to find out, your elderly neighbor is suffering from dementia, recently brought on by the stress and heartache of losing his wife just a couple of months prior to finding your dog. This dementia has caused him to believe that your dog, Johnny, is his old dog from his childhood coming back into his life to make him happy and keep him company. The dog seems to be in great shape, very happy and well looked after, and you know that telling the old man that it really isn't his dog and that it's your dog would break his heart and crush him. Would you break the news to him that it isn't his dog and take Johnny home with you? Or would you let him keep the dog and choose to visit him daily to play and go for walks? I would let the old man keep the most... He has dementia, he'll forget the heartache quickly. I mean, he's taking care of the most important thing is that my dog is okay. Especially if you get to see them every day. Like, he's just having a sleepover with the old man that needs the company. Does this story make you sad at all? Yeah. I mean, he just lost his wife due to sad. You can choose to have the dog yeah, but then it ruins the idea that it's his dog. You know? Yeah, I don't want to make this old man sad. His wife just died. Can you imagine yourself as the old man's position, being so alone in life and finding one thing that makes you feel less alone and potentially having to face it being ripped away from you once again? Yeah. So sad. Next question. Let's say that you were viciously murdered by a serial killer. That's a 180. That's... Alright, let's spin it around. Let's say that you were viciously murdered by a serial killer, and you fell for one of their traps as they lured you in and made you their latest victim. Now let's say that you're also given a unique opportunity in the afterlife, as you return as a spirit to roam the earth. However, you're bound to 2 potential options, and only 2. You can either choose to haunt your assailant and make his life miserable, hopefully foiling his plans to kill in the future, potentially save lives in the process. Or you can choose to spend your time as a spirit amongst your still living family and friends, guiding them in positive ways and making their lives better. You are bound to whichever option you choose until either your family and friends are no longer living or your killer is no longer living. You cannot choose both. Which would you choose? I think I'd go with my friends and family because, like, hopefully the serial killer was sloppy enough that they're gonna find him. And then they'll kill him, because that's kind of how the United States works. I would simply not become a spirit. Yeah, let me just chill in the afterlife, dude. I'm dead. Like, do you think you have what it takes inside you to drive your killer insane and push him over the edge? No. I mean, other than my innate sense for being annoying. Yeah, that is true. No, I don't think I do. Other than being like a mild nuisance to him, I don't think I could do much. Do you believe that this scenario is possible? I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, I guess anything's possible. Chris, shut up. you are not annoying. Yeah, but I can be when I want to. If this situation happened to a friend or family member and they were viciously killed, what situation would you rather them choose? Well, I don't want them to have to deal with the killer. So I want them to come hang out with me. What the fuck? Next question. One night you go to sleep and get a good rest that feels like the best sleep you've... You're not annoying coming from the person who sits and calls with you every night. Well, guys, I didn't say that I was annoying. I said that I could annoy him to death, but not really annoy him to death. I would just be a mild nuisance. But thank you. Keep flattering me, please. One night, you go to get some sleep and get a good rest that feels like the best sleep you've ever had. You wake up in an unfamiliar room, in an unfamiliar bed. You look at the mirror and you hardly recognize yourself. You look as though you've aged 20 years. As soon as I see the notification. Oh, thank you, Racker. There's a sticky note on the television screen that says press play. So you oblige the note and hit the play button to reveal a message that has been left for you by all of your friends and family that are still alive and well, though they all seem to be 20 years older as well. They explain to you that every single day for the last 20 years, you've repeated the same day over and over again. Due to a severe head injury, your memory doesn't last more than 24 hours, so each day when you sleep, all recollection of what took place 24 hours prior is wiped entirely. Your loved ones have made a video for you to let you have a say in your potential future. You have the option to either watch this video every single day so you know what's going on and can continue to progress in your life, even though you won't have any recollection of it, or you can choose to continue living as you have been, repeating the same day over and over again, living in ignorant bliss. Which would you choose to do? Let me be happy for once, guys. Let me be happy. Would you be upset if your family kept the truth from you for 20 years, even though they felt like it was for your own good? Yeah, I mean, yes, but if I'm gonna forget it, it's really not, I guess, a massive deal, other than every morning when I realize that they've been lying to me, I'll be pissed. And then I'll probably spend the entire day fuming over it, so they probably should not keep that information from me. If your best friend was in this situation, would you make a video for them telling about the truth, or would you repeat every day exactly the same for them in order to keep them happy, never letting them know the truth? I would make the video telling them about what's going on. I will take note of your answer. Good, I'm glad you're taking note of my answer. You should be taking note of all my answers. You come to find through frantic digging in the attic and reading old files and newspapers that your parents are famed psychologists. Isn't that the plot of 50 First Dates? I think it is. You come to find that your parents are famed psychologists. You've also come to find that they aren't really your parents. In fact, they're not even related to you at all. Am I adopted by famous people? Oh my god. That is the whole plot of the movie. From what you can gather through your discoveries, the story tells of a young child who developed psychotic tendencies and went into a trance before murdering their parents in a tragically brutal way. Significant others is a public psychologist. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. However, that child suffered so much trauma from the event of the loss of their parents once the trance had worn off that they repressed the memory of their parents' deaths, blocking it completely from their mind. 2 psychologists took the child into treatment and performed studies against the child's knowledge, raising that child to be a fully functional adult while playing the role of the child's real parents to further gather data and potentially help the child avoid a terrible life in the process. You are that child. Would you resent your parents? No, but I'd be terrified of myself. I wouldn't resent them though, because they were, 1, they were just doing their job, and 2, I'm sure that, like, even though they're not, like, my actual parents, that they still care about my well-being and they don't want me to be a danger to society. So, would you be grateful that they gave you a second chance at life? Yeah, I mean, considering that I murdered 2 people in a trance state? Yeah. Would you feel betrayed by your parents? No, because I don't know how you would tell that to a kid. How would you say that? Would you confront your parents about the articles you found? This is a difficult one. Because it depends on how old I am. Because if I'm the age I am now and I found this, I don't know if confront is the right word. I might bring it up and be like, hey, what is this? But I don't think I would confront them. Because confront sounds so, like, I don't know, aggressive. If you were in your parents' position, would you do the same for a child in a similar situation? Yeah, I mean, I'd like to think that I would. Interesting. I have one final scenario before we move on. The end of the world has come and gone, and all that is left are post-apocalyptic soldiers, roaming the lands, combing through the towns, laying waste to any survivors in their paths in hopes of claiming their equipment for themselves in order to survive this harsh, barren wasteland known as Earth. You get in good with the large colony of soldiers and spend about 6 months with them before they decide that you're not pulling your weight. In order to save the very few food rations they have left, they exile you from the compound and send you out to fend for yourself. Do not call him Daddy Destiny. You decide to venture into a neighboring town in hopes of finding food that was left behind by raiders, and it only takes you about a day and a half before you strike gold. A hidden underground bunker stockpiled to the brim with enough food to feed an entire colony for a year. Now, why am I getting gender envy from this man? I mean, now you have a few choices to make. Would you go back to the colony? Is FromSoft game 100%? Maybe. Would you go back to the colony and tell them about the bunker, or would you stay in the bunker all by yourself? No. They exiled me. They're assholes. Because they said, I mean, I guess I wasn't pulling my weight, but, like, they're not gonna find me if it's a bunker that we didn't find when we raided it. And plus, they already raided the village, so why would they go back? They wouldn't. If you could choose to only tell some of the soldiers about the bunker and let them in so you could lead a new colony, but exile the soldiers who exiled you, would you do it? No, because if I'm gonna tell them, I'm gonna tell all of them. I'm not gonna be an asshole. I mean, I guess I'm an asshole by not telling any of them in the first place, but, like, what they know doesn't hurt them. And, like, they're fine. They're raiding other villages. It's fine. It's fine. If you were to lead a new colony, would you build it based on savagery and raiding, or would you build it based on sharing and compassion? I mean, this is obvious. Like, sharing and compassion. Yeah, I don't see anything. Sam didn't say shit. If you were the leader of the colony that exiled you, except it was you who exiled someone else who wasn't pulling their weight, and that person just so happened to find themselves in a similar situation, where they found a jackpot worth of food in an underground bunker, but they refused to share with you and the colony, would you raid them and steal it for yourselves, or would you let them keep what they found? I mean, I exiled them, so that's on me. What they do after they leave, get out of here. Very interesting. Well, that wraps up this portion of the test. But I need more from you before I allow you to rest. A choice here, a choice there. Which would you rather? Moral dilemmas, from what I can gather. And you will answer clearly, crisp, and concise. Will you be selfish, or will your conscience be a vice? In just mere moments from now, we both shall see that difference between who you are and who you wish to be. Let us begin. My nose itches. My nose itches. There we go. Ooh. Would you rather abandon the person you love the most or be abandoned by the person you love most? I'd rather be abandoned. I don't want to ever abandon anyone. Would you rather have friends in high places who could get you anything you want, but didn't necessarily care about you, or friends who couldn't give you anything, but they feel a deep personal bond with you? Friends with a stronger bond. It's more about, like, I don't know. I feel like that's an obvious answer. I don't have to explain myself. Would you rather find $10,000 and get to keep it for yourself? Or find... I also feel awkward when my friends give me things. Like, Sam gave me this game and spent, like, what, $2 on this game? And I felt bad about Sam spending $2. Now, would you rather find $10,000 and get to keep it for yourself, or find $20,000 but have to split it 4 ways with your closest friends and families? Let's split it 4 ways, baby. Would you rather cheat on your partner and never get caught, or know that your partner cheated on you but you have no way of proving it? I'm not cheating on anyone. So, would you rather get rich through illegal means or be poor but live an honest life? I don't want to live a dishonest life. We're going to live honestly, sincerely. Would you rather press... Because you get no bitches. Hey! Racker, we talked about this on Monday. My chat gets bitches. It's against the rules to not get bitches in my chat. No bitches. Everybody gets bitches. Everyone gets bitches. Including me. I get bitches. We all get bitches. None of us are bitchless. What do you mean, not me? It's my chat! Would you rather press a button that would kill your favorite pet, or press a button that would kill your favorite family member? Guys, nobody look at this. Nobody look. This is a hard decision, but hear me out. I'm not explaining. Would you rather get fired from a high-paying job, or have to fire your friends from a high-paying job? I'm getting fired. Would you rather sleep with your step-siblings, or sleep with your best friend's partner? What the fuck? What? Ew. Ew. I also want to skip this one. These are both awful. Oh my god. Ew. I mean, I guess I'm not related to this one, but that's still bad. Very bad. This one, but I'm not happy about it. Would you rather save your best friend from certain death and let 1,000 strangers die, or save 1,000 strangers and let your best friend die? Considering my best friend is gay and I am not the first one. I mean, man, I don't think there's a good answer for that one. I'm gonna be honest. My best friend would tell me to save the 1,000 people. So, would you rather get free food for the rest of your life, or rescue a starving child from a third world country? Okay, so everybody that takes this test, we all have to rescue a starving child from a third world country, and then we'll end world hunger. Would you rather be rich but without family, or poor but with family? We'll do poor but with family. I like family. Would you rather have to steal food for the rest of your life in order to eat, or steal enormous amounts of money from the wealthy, but have to destroy the money immediately after? So, either I steal food, or steal money from the wealthy and then nobody has it? What? That doesn't make a lot of sense. Sure, we'll steal the money from the wealthy and destroy it. Why not? Why not? They don't need it. They're not gonna use all of it. Would you rather serve 4 years in the military during wartime, or move to a third world country and never be allowed to return home? We'll serve in the military for 4 years. Sure, why not? Would you rather always be traveling 10 miles above the speed limit, or 10 miles below the speed limit? Either way can get you pulled over, fun fact. So, I guess 10 miles per hour above the speed limit, because then I get places faster. Would you rather never have sex for the remainder of your life, or have to have sex every day in order to stay alive? I feel like I'm cheating for this one, but never have sex again. Would you rather be addicted to hardcore drugs for 10 years, but make a full recovery, or be addicted to alcohol for the rest of your life? My doctor diagnosed me with sex daily. But make a full recovery, or an alcoholic for... I guess we're doing hard drugs for 10 years, guys. Would you rather live to be 200 years old in a perfectly preserved youthful body, and have to watch your friends and family die around you, or live to be 70 but die before your friends and family? I'll see you guys at 70. Would you rather sacrifice all of your friends in order to survive, or sacrifice both your parents? I've only got the one left, dog. Is there a third option where I can just die? Sorry, Dad. Fuck. Would you rather get acknowledged for the work you didn't do, or work hard for the rest of your life but not receive any praise for it? I don't want to... If I didn't do the work, I don't want to be praised for it. Would you rather punch a nun, or get punched by a nun? I'd rather punch the nun. Let's go. Let me at him. Let me at her. Would you rather lose all the money you've earned this year, or lose all the memories you've gained this year? Well, college already takes all of my money, so I already don't have money. Would you rather flip a coin for a chance to win $20, or immediately win 10? We're going to keep the guaranteed 10. I do not have good luck, especially with coin tosses. It's 50-50. Hacking up a lung. Ooh. Would you rather know how you die, or know when you'll die? I don't want to know either. $1.75 in the bank. I got like $6. I mean, I don't really want to know either one. Probably how I'll die, I guess. Peace of mind. Would you rather be blind but be able to see crystal clear underwater, or be deaf always? Blind except underwater. That'd be cool. That'd be really cool. I mean, I don't want to be blind, but being able to see underwater would be cool. Would you rather give up all internet... Do you have a Don link? A Dono link? I don't think so? If I do, it's down below? I honestly don't remember. I th- I think there is down underneath everything. But nobody has to use it. Nobody should use it. It's just there because I was told I should have it. So don't use it. Would you rather give up all internet and social media but be able to travel the world for free, or have the best internet in the world for free and never leave your house? So, travel the world for free, or have the best internet and never leave home. I already do that, but I don't have the best internet. Give up the internet, but I get. But Italy's so pretty. Ooh, this is hard. But the internet is quite literally my job and my hobby. So, because as a computer information technology major, like that, the internet in the world of computers, ugh. Yeah, but like I've gone this long without seeing them. It's fine. I don't need to see them. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just never leave. It's fine. I'll order food, have it delivered. It's fine. Would you would you rather walk barefoot would you would you rather walk barefoot across a bed of hot coals, or walk barefoot through a pitch-black snake-infested corridor? Ooh, not snakes. Sam? Not the 690. Sam, I'm going to Venmo that back to you because you're not allowed to give it to me. But I will say thank you for while I have it. I knew what I must do. I think there's like 420 and 69 because I made it as a joke. Walk barefoot. We're gonna walk across the hot coals. People do that all the time, right? No Venmoing me back. Would you rather be the judge who sentences people to death, or be the executioner in charge of killing them? Can I be the judge and then not sentence anybody to death? Can I do that? Would you rather have a witch cast a nasty hex on you so you'll always have bad luck, or be haunted by a demon intent on possessing you? I mean, I feel like I already have bad luck, and I'm kind of just vibing with it, so. Would you rather be married to someone incredibly beautiful who doesn't find you attractive, or be married to someone whom you're not even remotely attracted to, but they find you incredibly attractive? I mean, I don't want to marry somebody that's. I don't like either of these options. Why can't we both think we're both pretty? What? I feel like I'm lying if I choose. Like, not lying as in, like. But, like, if I'm married to someone who I'm not attracted to, I feel like I'm doing them a disservice because they deserve someone that does find them attractive. Because there's always going to be someone out there. So I guess I'll suffer. Would you rather work in a high-paying job that you despise, or a low-paying job that you love doing? A low-paying job that I love doing. As long as I have enough money for food and gas, I don't really care. Oh, and housing, I guess. I guess that matters. Would you rather walk 1 mile home wearing nothing but a pair of socks, or be fully clothed but have to walk 100 miles? We're walking home naked, guys. I'm not walking that far. They would have to look like a scorched nutsack for me to not like them. I mean, yeah. Would you rather find $5 in your pocket, or have to grab $100 out of a public toilet? I'll wash my hands. I'll wash my hands. Would you rather have 100 of your favorite books but never watch a movie again, or have 100 of your favorite movies but never be able to read a book again? Well, I don't read very often because I read myself out when I was younger. I read so many books. We're giving up the books. Would you rather always be 20 minutes late for everything or 2 hours early to everything? I'm already 2 hours early for everything anyway. Would you rather find a dead body or be a witness to a deadly assault? Either way, the person's dead. So I guess the already dead body. Would you rather be able to change your past or see or what the future holds for you? Well, we'll look into the future because I don't want to change my past. Would you rather have one really great friend or 100 mediocre friends? One really good friend. It's about quality, not quantity. Would you rather lose all of your teeth or lose one day off your life every time you kissed someone? If I lose all my teeth, do I still get to kiss people? I mean, that's one hell of a way to go out, right? Death by kisses. We'll lose all my teeth. Would you rather win the lottery or lose the ticket before you can collect your money? Or see your worst enemy win the lottery? I'd rather win the lottery and lose my ticket. Would you rather find true love or have your dream job? I want to be loved. Would you rather have a pause button for life or a pause button? Sometimes I just need to take a nap, bro. Would you rather drown to death in gasoline or be boiled to death in water? Oh my god. Which one's faster? Is drowning or being boiled alive faster? Probably drowning, right? Drowning is drowning. Doesn't really matter what liquid it is. Would you rather make a new friend every day or get $100 a day for doing nothing but never have friends again? Goodbye, everybody! Would you rather die to save your family or sacrifice your family to save your life? But it will burn. Yeah, gas would burn, but we're saving my family. I'm out of here. Bye, guys. Would you rather always be hated by those closest to you for something that you didn't do, or have hurt everyone you care about, but they'll never find out that it was you? Ooh. I'd rather be like, my internal guilt would, like, eat me alive more than anybody else could. Like, my internal monologue is so much more harsh than anybody could ever be. Would you rather sleep with your worst enemy or sleep with someone who you know has many incurable STDs? Guess we're sleeping with my worst enemy. I don't want any STDs. Would you rather only eat food that you don't like or give up all the liquids except for water? Rather buy Red Bull, I guess. Would you rather always listen to music at max volume or always listen to music just above the lowest volume? We'll listen to everything at max, baby. Would you rather meet your hero and find out that they didn't like you, or never meet your hero at all? That sounds terrifying. We're not meeting them then. Would you rather never have a pet for the rest of your life, or never have friends for the rest of your life? As much as I love Hercules, he cannot give me advice on anything. Would you rather live in excruciating pain for the rest of your life, or live pain-free, but everyone you know and love will live in excruciating pain for the rest of them? I'm going to be the one in pain. Bye-bye Goober Man. See, though, if Mark didn't like you, that would mean he wouldn't like himself. Well, you know that man loves himself, so. Thanks for answering my questions, but we're not done yet. For we have made it through many categories, except for one. These final questions will be from deep within. I want to see your soul. I want to see your heartbeat quicken. I want to learn all that you know. I want to see what makes you think. I want to know what makes you tick. I want to know your darkest truths. I want to know what makes you sick. I want to expel the truth from yourself. I want to feed on your precious fate. I want to learn all your love and bathe in all that you hate. So one last time we sit together as we await the final revelation. These are the last questions I have. The last examination. Take your time. Do think hard. Savor every moment dearly. For when I am finally finished with you, you will see it all ever so clearly. And here we go. Did this motherfucker just hush me? Fuck you. Choose one of these words that you feel resonates with you most at this very moment. Morbid, destructive, insane, unclean, volatile, impetulant. Choose one of these words that you feel resonates with you most at this very moment. Curious, intrigued, fascinated, interested, inquisitive. I'm intrigued. I want to know what this motherfucker has to say to me. Say it to my face. Do you ever lie to those who are closest to you? Yes. I lie about me being fine all the time. Have you ever hurt someone whom you know didn't deserve it? Yes. When I was younger, I would get angry a lot, and I would lash out at people, and it's part of the reason why I don't really like to let myself feel anger anymore. I kind of just turn it into other emotions, which usually ends up with me crying. Have you ever lost your temper when you know you shouldn't have? Yes. Have you ever intentionally hurt an animal? No. Absolutely not. Have you ever blamed someone for something that you know they didn't do? No. Have you ever abandoned a pet? Absolutely not. Gooberman. Have you ever abandoned a loved one in their time of need? No. I don't like to abandon anybody in their time of need. Have you ever stolen something from someone that you cared about? No. Have you ever broken something to spite someone that you cared about? No. Have you ever played the victim in a situation even though you hadn't been wronged? No. Have you ever had romantic feelings for someone who wasn't your partner while you were in a relationship? No. Have you ever wished for the death of someone who had wronged you? Holy shit. No. Have you ever wished for the death of a loved one? No. If you knew that writing someone's name on a piece of paper could instantly cause their death, would you write down anyone's name? Death Note, anyone? Have you seen Death? Do you know the consequence? Did you watch Death Note? No. Do you feel like you would spend more time with your loved ones than you currently do? That you could spend more time with your loved ones than you currently do? No, not really. Because I'm on campus, so no. Have you ever owed someone an apology but refused to apologize to them? No, I apologize profusely, often. Do you ever regret worrying too much about things you can't control? Yeah. I worry about a lot of things, all the time. Do you ever feel like your negativity brings other people down? Yes. Do you ever regret not standing up for yourself when you feel that you've been wronged? Yes, I hate confrontation, but I feel like shit about it. Do you ever feel like you let others influence your decision or that you let others influence your decision making too much? No. Do you ever wish that you lived a more honest life? No, I feel like I live a pretty honest life. Has your dishonesty ever caused someone else to suffer? I'm sure it has, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head. But I'm sure I have. Have you ever had someone leave your life before you had the chance to tell them something important? Yes. Do you ever feel like you prioritize people in your life that are unworthy of your time? Yes. Do you ever feel like you prioritize your own wants before those who need you most? No. I try to make myself the most available. Do you ever feel like you spend too much time working towards something that you're not truly passionate about? No. I try to keep... No. I would say no. Yeah, this quiz is going on for a hot minute, but I think Destiny said that we're in the last section. So, do you feel like you're living up to your full potential? No. I never feel like I'm living up to my full potential. Because I don't know what my potential is. Do you ever let your fears stop you from pursuing things that you truly want? Yes. I'm terrified of a lot of things. Have you ever refused to try something? Imposter syndrome. Have you ever refused to try something because you were afraid that you would fail? Yes. Have you ever been attracted to someone but refused to let them know because you were afraid of being rejected? That's all I know how to do, baby! Do you ever feel as though you're chasing the wrong things in life? No, I don't think so. Do you ever feel like you spend so much time planning for the future that you ignore the present? Sometimes. Do you feel like your friends and family like you more than you like them? No. Have you ever loved a pet more than your family? I feel like it's different types of love. So, no. Do you ever make up excuses to get out of going to an event instead of just telling the person who invited you that you just don't want to go? Yes, because I don't like hurting anybody's feelings. Do you ever feel like you spend more time with technology than you do building stronger bonds with friends and family? That is quite almost literally the entirety of my job, so yes. Have you ever defended someone that you shouldn't have? Again, this is one where I can't think of a specific instance, but I'm sure that I have. Do you sometimes have a hard time admitting when you're wrong? No, because I think I'm wrong all the time. Do you ever place the blame for your personal failures on someone or something else? Again, I blame myself for a lot of things. Have you ever accused someone of something with no real evidence to back it up? No, I don't usually accuse... Again, I don't like to confront people on anything, so even usually if I have a lot of evidence, I still won't say anything. Have you ever had sex with someone whom you know you shouldn't have? No. Guys, it's not because I don't get bitches. It's not, it's... Hold on, listen, you're not listening. Listen, you're not listening. It's not because I don't get bitches. No, it's... Hold on, wait. Guys, wait. It's not... Hold on. Have you ever had any kind of relationship with someone who you know you shouldn't have? Yes. Have you ever let a relationship degrade because you were afraid of being the one who broke up with someone? No, bitches haven't asked. No, it's not that I don't get bitches, it's not. Yes. Do you ever feel like you could take better care of your own health? Oh, yeah, definitely. Have you ever let someone else take the blame for something that you did? No. Have you ever acquired something that you didn't really want just because someone else wanted it? No, I don't like to make people jealous of stuff that I have. That's stupid. Do you ever feel like you're not living up to others' expectations? Oh, always. Always. Have you ever walked out of someone's life without any explanation? No. No. Zero, bitches. Absolutely zero play. Do you ever feel like you focus more on the negative aspects of your life and what you don't have, rather than being grateful for what you do have? No, I try to be really grateful for the stuff and the people that are around me. All of that kind of stuff. Have you ever witnessed someone being wronged but didn't have the courage to stand up for them? Again, I'm sure that I have. Yeah, and Sam, you got sick because of your bitches. So, and finally, do you feel like you're a good person? Do I feel like I'm a good person? No. If I'm being completely honest, no. I don't think I'm a good person because I don't think I'm a good friend, and I don't think I'm there for people as much as I should be, because I tend to kind of, when I'm upset, I tend to recluse, um, and I can give very cold and harsh answers, and I take a long time to respond to things, and I don't know. I would like to be a good person. I would like to be better than what I am. I don't know. I feel like I try to be a good person, but I feel like it always somehow backfires. And I put my I put my trust into people that I shouldn't, and then it ends up hurting me, and then I wonder if it's my fault, I guess. But I'm getting way too deep and philosophical for this one, and we're just gonna say undeafen. Are you in here? Sam?
Chris,
Yeah.
I'm saying this because you are my best friend. Quite literally my favorite person in the world right now. I can hear myself. Hold on 1 second. Have to mute your stream. Um, I'm saying this because I love you deeply. You are a good person. You are just extremely hard on yourself because you've been through so much shit and you have so much anxiety, but you are a good person. You're one of the better people I've met in this world. Yes, everyone can be better, but you are a good person. And I wouldn't be saying this if I didn't mean it.
Stop, you're gonna make me cry.
Good. Good.
But I still have to answer this question honestly.
I know, but I just wanted to let you know that even if you don't feel like you're a good person, you are a good person. Genuinely. And I love you. You are one of my favorite people, and I love you.
I'm gonna deafen again.
Okay, buddy.
Alright. I understand on a fundamental level that people don't think that I'm a bad person. But for the sake of the quiz, I have to answer this question no. Because Destiny says we have to answer truthfully. That concludes the ending of the examination. In your mind, I have dug myself a hole. I will analyze your answers very carefully, and now it's time for me to gaze into your soul. Gaze into my soul. We can just have a little staring contest. This is preposterous. This simply cannot be. I have expected every potential outcome, but yours seems to have evaded even me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I was prepared to tell you of your fate, to play upon your fear, to break the worst news to you, to plant seeds of doubt within your ear. But as I've asked you to be honest with me, I must in turn be honest with you. For as much as I wish to lie, I am forever shackled to the truth. From what I can deduct from deep within, from everything you've shared with me, in return I shall share with this to you. This is what I see. Alright, this is fairly interesting. You're among the rare few people who have an incredible amount of untapped potential, and you're not using this potential to your advantage. I think you need to take a good, hard look at what you invest your time into, and ask yourself if it's really, truly worth it. Considering how limited your time actually is in life, are you doing everything you can to accomplish your goals before your time inevitably runs out? Because I don't think you are, and I think you know that. The only reason I'm telling you this is because it's what you need to hear. You could be doing such amazing things, but you aren't spending time focusing on using those things to your advantage or improving them enough. You've got a natural knack, some real raw, powerful talent, but you're either not working hard enough to harness it, or you're spending your time improving the wrong aspects of your life, and you feel that deep down. My advice to you is to spend some time thinking about where you're going to end up in the next 10 years, if you continue the path that you're currently on. If you envision anything other than pure contentment and happiness at the end of that 10-year road, then you need to start walking down a different road. Once you figure this part out, you're going to be a hell of a lot happier in life, and I think you can already feel the truth in that. I think you'll be very surprised just how positive an impact this can be on your life going forward. I hope this information helps you achieve those goals. Your secret word is prospect. Remember that word. This will come in handy. Damn! If you received an ending that you've already received before in previous examinations, remember, we did not ask your secret words prior to taking this test, so that should be very telling. It means something very special. If your result was the same as something in your previous, we'd like you to add the phrase twin words next to the secret word in the comments. If you received an entirely new outcome, then it means you've got multiple layers of things to work on in your journey, or you may just have an extra layer of depth in your personality. But you will know the answer to that. You've answered hundreds of questions, you found deeper meanings, you've been enlightened, and you've helped others find enlightenment. Many people have wondered what the test series is truly about, but it's simple. The answers are always much more simple than we believe them to be. The test is about you. The reflection of your darkened screen, the one who seeks the answers. The person who seeks answers. More than being about the answers, the test is more about the questions. It's about making you think. It's about encouraging you to open up and admit that you're human. Just as human as everyone else. The test is about unity. The test is about compassion. The test is about bringing people together and showing the world that we're not so different after all. Look at all the secret words that have been left in the comments. Look at all the thousands of people who are just like you. We all feel so lonely sometimes. We all feel flawed. We all feel pain. But that's because every single one of us is human. The world judges The world judges one another based on so many variables, but they're the most hypocritical set of variables imagined. We judge each other and are judged ourselves by our peers who do the same exact shit that they judge us for in the end. And that we judge them for too. You feel flawed because you are flawed. You feel afraid because you have the right to be. You feel overwhelmed because the world is overwhelming. Depression is overwhelming. Anxiety is overwhelming. Our problems are overwhelming. Suicide is an epidemic. We are losing loved ones before their time, and any one of us can fall on the hardest of times in our lives at any given moment. We can lose everything we know and love instantly and unexpectedly. But one thing that we are not is alone. You are never alone. We are all flawed because we are human. We're all scared because we're all human. We all fight these battles every single day because we're human. But you never have to feel alone in your fight. Look at all those secret words that have been gathered that match yours. Look at all of the words that don't match yours. Perhaps those people are going through struggles that you have yet to experience or know nothing about. And perhaps some others know not of yours either. But don't judge those who are struggling. Help them, just as you'd wish to be helped in your time of need. Don't be afraid to ask for help and reach out to those who are. Everyone is suffering. Some of us just suffer quieter than others. We are all in this together. The test series has helped bring so many people together and make so many people feel less alone. We've read your comments, and others are free to do so as well. We've read about how these games have helped you. We've read about how much positivity they've spread. We've read about how many people say that their lives are forever changed, and that I'll tell you one thing. Even if one life was saved in the process of this social experiment, then it was worth conducting, and every single one of you that left a comment is a hero. By leaving comments, you help spread the message out to others. You help spread a positive light in a very dark time for so many people, and those people you have to thank for it. There are so many people in this world who do nothing for others, and they'll continue to do nothing for others. They wouldn't lift a finger to help others around them because they don't understand that someone is suffering just as much as they are. They are just too afraid to open up about it. But not us. We've all opened up quite a lot, haven't we? We were brave enough to answer these questions so that so many people fear admitting to. We were brave enough to take a chance and leave a secret word as a symbol of our participation. And for that, Random Studios would like to thank you by not only placing your name in the credits at the end of this game, so the world knows of your good deeds in spreading the word and participating, but we've also got another surprise for you. Everyone who has left a comment on our titles and continues to do so in future titles will be put in the credits of our new massive project that we've been working on. But that's not the good part. We will also be going through and selecting names from those who leave comments on all of our titles and putting their names right into the actual game and storyline, whether it be a special item, a piece of lore, or a character named after them, and much, much more. You've contributed your time and energy and helped others in need. We want to make sure that you're commemorated for your efforts and get the admiration you deserve. Now, as far as your secret word goes, your secret words play a pivotal role in our new project. You will plug your secret words into different parts of your journey as they are requested of you, and they will alter the game in a way uniquely set for your specific words. This is an RPG where every choice matters, where every decision you make changes something about your session. This is an RPG that focuses on every human emotion and the decision we make and how those decisions make us feel. Keep an eye on the future for our main project, Chasing Demons. where every NPC from all of our titles will be represented in the storyline, and the world will get to see how they all tie together. You helped shape it. You helped make it what it is. And we will be sure to continue to add more and more players into the lore and gameplay as we read more and more of the comments left on the titles all the way up until its official release. And again, to commemorate those who participated across all of our titles, we will be periodically selecting names from all of our titles. Thank you so much for everything you've done for us and everything you continue to do for the world. We greatly appreciate your feedback and support. We read every single review and comment left for us. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for everything you do and thank you for playing. A thank you for contributing your secret words to our projects. Yeah, someone had to type all that. And then I had to say it all. If any of these games save one life, it was all worth it, and that means that you're a part of that. You're a part of saving someone's life. More people live their entire lives having never done something special like that. Even if you didn't particularly find anything useful from yourself from the test series, just by spreading the word, you've helped others who do find something beneficial from the series who could really help in their time of need, as shown in the plethora of positive and inspirational comments left on the series as a whole. So we thank you. Some will go living their entire lives selfishly, never lifting a finger to help someone unless it personally benefits themselves. I thought this was the same thing, so I wasn't going to read it, but here we are. We need it all in order to appreciate that we have and we don't have. But these games have helped people, and that means you've helped people, and you've left a comment. It's going so fast. If you don't believe me, take a look for yourself and read some of the words people have left. The one thing we all have in common is that we're all human inside. It doesn't matter where we come from, how we grow up, and what we've been through, what our opinions and our preferences are. What we enjoy, what we dislike, how we judge, and how are judged in the end. We're all human. We all feel. We all have the same thoughts and the same feelings and the emotions, and each and every person living amongst us has their own lives. Each person is the center of their own universe. Every individual has their own family and their own friends and their own circle. They mean something to this world. They mean something to everyone. Even when they don't feel like it, they do. Trust me, you do. Thank you for being a part of this. Thank you for encouraging other people to be a part of this. Thank you for spreading something so uniting in such a divisive world. Thank you for opening up your heart and your mind in order to create acceptance, not only for everyone around us, but for yourself as well. Even in our differences, we aren't so different after all. And we're in this world together. Let's make it a happy stay for everyone. That took several turns that I did not think it was going to. Oh, we would also like to give a special shout out to Markiplier and his community for supporting through our titles. It has really meant so much to us as longtime fans, and the amount of joy you bring. This isn't for me. This is for Markiplier. So I'll just let this scroll. I'll let this scroll. This is for Markiplier. Ahaha. I'm not Markiplier. I know he played the first one and the second one, but I don't think he's played this one yet. But he has been busy with space and stuff, so... he's been in space and shit, so... As a side note to anyone and everyone who has taken the time to be here, we have also developed a game titled The Testing Chamber, which can be considered connected to the Test Trilogy in a very special way, so feel free to check that out, as we think it's quite the unique experience. If you enjoyed what the Test Trilogy had to offer, then we truly believe that you'll love the playstyle of the Testing Chamber, as it takes everything that its predecessors offered and amplifies the experience to an unprecedented degree. We genuinely hope that you give the Testing Chamber a chance, as we spent countless hours of passionate development making it, and we hope after playing it, it means as much to you as it does to us. In the meantime, we would like to recommend our title called The Advisor to you. Player-developer interaction, and allows players to cast their vote for where the story heads. It's a choice matter style of game that hasn't been done before, as you, the player, are responsible for how the story is written in future episodes. Thank you for listening to us pour our hearts out about our passion projects. We put a lot of time and effort into what we build, And we just want the same thing that everyone else wants, a chance. With that being said, keep a hold of your secret words. You're gonna need them for when you're chasing demons. There's a cutscene! I will peel the truth from your flesh like petals from blackened rose. Shit. She loves me. Don't do this. She loves me not. What is it? She loves me. Please, I beg of you. What's happening? She loves me not. Gah! She loves me. She loves me not. She will never love a monster like you. So let her choice take its toll, and in herself may she rot. And then it's the Markiplier. It's the Markiplier thank you again. Oh! You will find a link to Markiplier's new amazing project, In Space with Markiplier. Oh my god! We did that Monday. Damn. That was much longer than the other ones. This test basically said that I'm not living up to my full potential. Oh. Ooh. So based. So true. Their other titles. Random Studios. Art of the dad joke. Yeah, maybe it won't be so rip your heart out. We are going to skip this list. But that was the test. The final revelation. Let us turn off that music. Good lord. And we'll turn this music back up. Here we go. Well, that was... Whew. That was a lot. That was a lot. It was really good. It was really good. I had fun answering the questions, even though a lot of the questions weren't fun. But I bore my soul to you. Probably a little bit more than the other ones, because the other ones I feel like were not this deep. But, you know, it is what it is. And on that note, let us find somebody to raid. And since nobody else is streaming in this category, I gotta just find someone. Oh my god, I can hear myself. What games have we played recently? There's... I don't know. We can see if anybody's doing In Space with Markiplier. Yeah, look, somebody's Undead Jinx. Looks like they're playing In Space with Markiplier. That's always fun. So we'll go ahead and raid them. I promise our next stream won't be so deep, and I promise I won't cry for the third stream in a row, guys. It's fine. It's fine. But go say hi to them. Go give them all the love. It looks like they're nearing the end a little bit. So they're at Old Man Mark. So yeah. My secret word was prospect. Because apparently I still need to figure out what I'm doing in life. And that's okay, because I'm only, what, 21? I've got plenty of time to figure it out. That's fine. I don't have to know what I'm doing right now. Just doing a bunch of stuff. Alright. Go show them all the love. I will see you guys later. Bye!